You got games on your phone?
When you're like, I'm about to go eat, and someone's like, didn't you just eat? Like, okay. If you want to eat too, just say that. You being a hater for what? You know what I hate?
Roll the dice. Shake it out with gold metallic knife. I can shake it out with.
Burning in there. Cracked. Do you have the forklift back? Nah. Please don't touch that. Please don't touch that. No, God, please. I'm 1200 away from the forklift.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka,
Welcome to my casino. Roll the dice. Just get on your knees and get ready to beg for your life. Yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Oh, oh, oh. Why are they so overpowered? Like, Jesus Christ. Has more health than... You know, he had more health than, Prince, what's his name? Prince Nutsack. I'm pretty sure it was like the Prince of Norway or something like that. Out of Norway or England. With the English mans. With the mans from the English. The mans that speak the English. Believe it. Fiole, Ichigoi na Ikai na Sangalanga Sangaleo. Cause this is Africa, Samia Mia, Damia Mia Sangaleo. Cause this is Africa, Samia Mia, Damia Mia Sangaleo. The only person I may not have an issue with is Anthony, but considering as he was also talking behind my back, I don't know. It's kind of weird, cause like, the funny thing is like Anthony, what they don't realize is that they all talk behind each other's back. It's just that none of them like say anything to anyone else. It's like Nikolai calls Aiden and them like stupid like all the time. When, like he calls them immature, stupid, dumb, like all the time behind their back. I just don't say anything to them because like it's none of my business what Nikolai thinks. Yeah, it's wrong for me to not tell them, but like, if I say anything, then an argument's eventually gonna start. I'm gonna be in the center of it, and that's what I'm not gonna do. Like, I didn't even know Aiden and Anthony until I met Nicola. I didn't even freaking, if I'm being honest, when I first met them, I didn't like them because they like freaking Josh Step, and I hate those kids. Like, I hate Josh Step and them. Only reason I freaking played with them is because Nikolai, and then like I actually started to, I didn't like playing with them, but like, I got used to it. It's kind of easier for me to play with them. They told cringy jokes. They weren't like, they were not, like, I need to start hanging out with people that are 13, 14, like those ages, because people younger than me, I know they're both like 1 year younger than me, but like still, like they still like act like they're 5. The first time we got into an argument like this was over a freaking game. And I didn't even start the argument, Nikolai did, because that's what he does. He starts arguments, and then whenever he's proven wrong, he decides to cut the person off and stop talking to them for a good solid couple weeks until he thinks that it's an appropriate time to say sorry. And then even when he does say sorry, he doesn't freaking apologize. He says, oh, I'm sorry, but you were still like kind of wrong in that situation. And because I don't want no hard feelings between like anyone, I say yeah and agree and then move on with life, because like I don't need to prove myself to him and tell him that he's wrong when I know, like, whenever I can clearly tell he's wrong. But it's kind of hard to do that when he's constantly like, he hates when people talk about him or his friends, but 24/7, 365 on the daily, he talks about other people's family issues. Holy crap! Because like if you can go into any, like, I mean like almost any stream that I have, I could literally say, "Ooh, yeah," I could just like say, "Oh my God, it was a nasty snipe," and it would lead to him somehow talking about how my parents aren't together, and like, oh, and then he'll get Aiden and what's his name, Anthony and what's his name to join in, like, ha 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 ha, yeah, your parents are together. Where's your parents at? Ha 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 ha. Like, he'll do everything just to make himself seem like he's in the right. But what he doesn't realize is that he has to have multiple people backing him up, otherwise he won't continue the argument. But he'll have to have multiple people backing him up that are on his side, that he's getting bribed or like done some form of thing to like get him on his side. Even if his logic is completely flawed whatsoever, he will get people to come onto like his side, even though they can even tell that the logic is completely flawed. He'll get people to come on his side whenever even though he's wrong, completely wrong, he'll get people to come on his side and agree with him. So therefore, it makes it seem like the person that he's talking about is a bad person. But the thing is, he has multiple people backing him up. If I had multiple people there at the same time and that actually like weren't just gonna make an unbiased opinion, they would say, "Oh yeah, he was just defending himself. He didn't like want to do it. Like he doesn't constantly do it on the daily. This was the first time." Like they would clearly see that. They can call me. They said I was never gonna get anywhere with YouTube. They said that my YouTube channel was dead. That I sucked at YouTube. That I might as well just quit. Might as well just stop doing it. Not like they would constantly make fun of me. I wouldn't say anything back to them. Yeah, I would throw like an occasional, "Oh well, all of us haven't even hit 100 subscribers yet, so you really can't be talking. All of our channels are dumb and dead." And they'll be like, "No, I have more subscribers than you." Like I would throw out an occasional roast, like an occasional joke roast. Like I was joking and stuff. Like they clearly know I was joking, but like. They would whenever they said something, I'm pretty sure like 100% because they said it so many times they aren't joking. And it wasn't the fact that the joke it wasn't the fact that the joke offended me or hurt me in any way, because like I could say a lot of things about their family, and I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did say some things about their family, and that's probably the only thing I regret doing. I probably should have just left it as is what they say, clipped it, and put it on YouTube or something. I could still do it because I have streams of them talking about multiple things. Like I could still do it. And like if I do pull it up, you'll hear me say like you'll either hear me say nothing back or say something back. It won't be as like major as them making fun of me having divorced parents. But I didn't like them to begin with. Like I'm pretty sure like my life was way better before I met them. I would have still started a YouTube up, like I would have still had a YouTube channel and everything. And I always knew that there was someone from the clan. Like even like when I was in the clan, he would forcefully make people give him things if he didn't have the money. Well, he usually never had the money to do it, but even if he did have he did have the money to do it. It's just that he chose not to because he was gonna spend it on something else that he wanted. Even though it's not our job to cater to what he wants. Like, I don't think they knew when to stop, or like when to give up a joke. Bro, how was he not dead? I hit him like 1,000 times, yo. Bro, how was he not dead? I hit him like 1,000 times. Yeah, but he really didn't know like when to stop, when to leave people alone, when to like stop making fun of people. And he just had Aiden and Anthony, Noble Slept for Life, and Faded Ghost. Cause he freaking got Aiden, he got Faded Ghost banned on his main, which was Noble Sweat for Life. And then he tried to get, like, he tried to push on to me, like whenever he started fighting, he tried to push on to me, like, oh yeah, he also got you banned on your main account. And he tried to do all these things, but he literally said himself that he, Aiden, Connor, and someone else had reported him and got him banned. And I didn't say anything about it because, like, it wasn't any of my business. I didn't have anything to do with it. I actually regret joining his clan in the first place. And even after I left, he still tried to get me to join his clan. He kept trying to bribe me into his clan. He kept trying to fucking do this. I spent $25 on this kid. He bought me nothing. Ever. Ever. In existence. Nothing. And I find that quite hilarious. Of all my time I've been friends with him since kindergarten. I've probably spent more money on him than anyone. No, I'm not gonna say that because he's gotten Aiden and Anthony. He's been in arguments with Aiden and Anthony countless times, but they've spent over $100 each on him. Maybe even more than I haven't been friends with him around them longer, but like, I still can't say anything about how much money they gave him. But like, in the end, they still come crawling back to Nikolai. You wanna know why? Because Nikolai says he's gonna buy them things, doesn't buy it, but then buys them something else. I've tried multiple times to like cut them off, but like they keep, like, I never invite them to any games at all. I could be playing by myself, I could be playing with other friends, they'll just spam invite me. and then I'll join, and then if I leave, they'll spam invite me again, and then I can't play with any of my other friends because I get tired of like them spam inviting me over and over again to their game or to their party or to anything. I can't play with my other friends. Whenever I were with them, whenever I did play with them, I couldn't play with any of my other friends because they would constantly either add me to parties, or if I'm like trying to play by myself and stream, I would try and make my own party. But I can't do that anymore because PlayStation changed it up. So now I have to add someone to a party and tell them to leave if they do join. And even if I do tell them to leave, like I was like, "Oh, can you back out? I'm trying to play by myself and talk to my stream." They'll be like, "Oh, well, we can just stream together. I'm gonna start streaming too. Hold on." Like Anthony, Nicola, and Aiden would always do that. Like as soon as I would start streaming, they would like either start a stream up, or they wouldn't tell me that they started a stream up, but they would like use me as a way to get viewers. They would start streaming as soon as I started streaming, so that if any viewers I got, they could try and promote their channel through my chat. Like they'll be like, "Oh, can I go in your chat and put my description in your chat for the guy? Oh, can I do this for that kid so you can come to my channel and subscribe?" Like I would even be like to my viewers, like if you don't you don't have to subscribe to them, but they're gonna continuously ask you, so you might as well just go subscribe. That's why I started getting used to streaming by myself. And whenever I'm not on stream, I'm playing other games like I'm either playing other games or going outside with my fucking friends in the neighborhood, which I couldn't do before because these kids would always want me to be online playing games and getting fat. And I actually hope they do like come by. I hope they see the stream too. Like, I hope they see the stream and realize that I never liked playing with them. Like, I was basically forced to play with them. Because if I didn't join them, they would spam invite me. They would do all the stuff. If I did join them, I wouldn't be able to leave. So it was either join them, play until they got off, or pretend that I got off, go offline. Like, I could never, like, act like... And Nicola was always hating on my montages. Like, I could never make a good montage or anything without, like, I would think the montage is good, and Nicola would just, like, automatically hate on it. I was like, "Oh my god, PS4 montages suck. You should stop doing them. Like, oh my god, they suck. You should, like, I've seen multiple TikTokers say they suck. That's why I stopped doing them." And I would really repeatedly say, "I don't care what you think. Like, that's your opinion. They're good in my eyes. Just because you've seen a couple TikTokers say they're bad doesn't mean anything." And it was like, they're famous TikTokers, so it must be true. I could never do anything without Nicola constantly hating. If someone was better than him, he would bring up a different game that he knew for sure he was better than them at. You could never be. If you were better than Nicola, he doesn't like you. Like if you were better than Nicola at every game, he doesn't like you. If you beat Nicola in every game he tries, like if you beat him, he will not like you. He will get mad at you. He will call you trash. He will say, "Oh well, that's exactly why I'm doing this and you're not." And then eventually he'll bring real life stuff into it, like, "Oh, that's why my parents are together and you're not. Ha ha ha." But as soon as someone talks bad about him or his other little sissy friends, he's like, oh well, you can't do that. That's not nice. You went too far. But like, you don't think you went too far with the whole "Where's your dad at" joke, or the "Your parents are divorced, you can't be talking" joke? You don't think you went a little bit too far with those? But no, he never thinks he's in the wrong, no matter what situation. Even if I have fucking physical evidence, proof, fucking everything, Nikolai does not think he's in the wrong. He'll be like, oh, well, you just freaking clipped some parts out. It's not freaking true. You probably edited those to make it seem like it's true. Like, they would force me to hop on Fortnite if, like, even if I didn't want to play Fortnite, even if I said, no, I'm playing different than one of my friends, they'd be like, come on, you're playing, oh my god, you're playing that game. Get on Fortnite, we haven't played Fortnite in a while, come on. Like, Nikolai would literally try and be like, okay, if you play, well, if I'll play one game of that if you get on Fortnite right after. And then he'll play, and then he'll get me to get on, like, he'll be like, if you play Fortnite, I'll play one game of that. And then we'll end up not playing a single game of it. And then whenever I leave, Nikolai wonders like, oh my god, why did he leave? Invite him back to the party, invite him back to the party. Like, spam invite him back to the party. Like, Nikolai could just never take anyone not playing with him. Like, no, he couldn't. Like, if someone didn't like him, he would get mad. He would start having a fucking temper tantrum, basically. Like, he could not handle the fact that not everyone was gonna like him. That other people wouldn't want to play with him. He could not handle the fact. He could not handle that truth. If everyone didn't like him, he didn't like that person, or he didn't want anyone else playing with them. I couldn't even invite my friends to the lobby because Nikolai didn't like him. Like, I could hardly play with any of my friends that I actually like playing with, because Nikolai didn't want to play with them, because Nikolai wasn't comfortable being around them. Nikolai, Aiden, or Anthony, they all weren't comfortable being around them, so I ended up having to leave and go play with them. And it got repetitive, it got annoying, it got on my nerves. So. And then he decided to make a clan and said, oh yeah, you can join. You can be like the second clan leader or something like that. Like, Nikolai could just not handle the sheer truth that not everyone was gonna like him. Not everyone liked to play the same game as him. Not everyone was gonna play the same game as him. Not everyone was gonna agree with him. Not everyone was gonna be on his side because he has this like god complex over people. He has this like god superiority over people. He calls me manipulative, but I've never manipulated anyone in my entire life. He literally he buys stuff for Anthony, threatens to not buy it, and then continues to, and then whenever he does buy it, he gets them on his side about anything. He'll use that as like an excuse. And then he'll get the people that he was talking to on his side about something. So then the other person on the other side of the argument doesn't really have an opinion on much at all. So then I just usually ended up like being quiet, just minding my own business, not talking to them. And if they tell a joke, I would laugh every now and then. Like, I would ha 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 funny. But like, I wouldn't like try and start anything. I wouldn't bring up anything that happened. Like, if they started bringing up something, yeah, I'll bring up something. Like, didn't you just buy in and Anthony something like that? I'll bring up something like that, and they'll be like, well, yeah, but like, yeah. He'll be like, yeah, but I bought them like a bunch of things. I bought them things like this and that, something they really wanted. But then as soon as something in the item shop comes out that he says he really wants, but really he just wants it because he thinks it's cool. Like, he doesn't really want it. He just wants it because he's seen other like sweaty players use it, or really good players use it, or people that are famous use it in the game. He tried to claim a skin. He tried to say that he tried to say that this was like, it was his skin. Like, because he was a YouTuber, he thought because he was a YouTuber, he got special privileges that he could just take a skin and be like, oh yeah, this is the one that I use mostly, so I'm just gonna say that this one's mine because like, what else am I gonna do? So it was, but like, and he started making fun of my voice because like my voice started cracking and stuff. Like, it started cracking and things. Him and Aiden Noble Static, they started making fun of my voice. So then as soon as they started voice cracking, I started making fun of their voice, and they was like, oh, you haha, so funny, haha, and then they started like making fun of me for making fun of them voice cracking. And like, it got annoying, it got repetitive, and it just downright stupid. Bro, put down the SMG for once. You didn't even fucking hit me with your shotgun. Like, Anthony wouldn't be where he was if he didn't have me. Like, he was at 8 subscribers. Like, no, he was at 4 subscribers. Then I got people to go to his channel. He got to 10, and then I went on 2 fucking spam accounts and subscribed to him. I unsubscribed to him on my main account first. I unsubscribed to him on my main first, but I'm not unsubscribed from my fucking second account because like, he didn't really do much besides the fact that he took their side, even though like they were completely wrong in the situation, the contemplation. And the only reason I didn't bring Anthony into the fight at all, but Nikolai, that's what Nikolai does. He brings people into the fight that he knows are on his side because he's bought them things. And he just can't handle the fact that he does that. He may do it unconsciously because like that's what he usually does. He bribes people to make them on his side. He'll be like, I've known them longer than you. But yet he hardly wants to play with them. I can pull up several streams of them inviting me and then him not wanting me to join. And I'll be like, nah, I'm gonna invite him to the party. And he'll be like, no, don't invite him. I don't want to play with them. I play with them more than he does, and they live close to him. Well, their grandma does, but like, kind of gets annoying that the fact that he doesn't even want to play with his own friends, but he introduced me to them, and he wants me to play with them 24/7, 365. So yeah, I'm gonna get annoyed that they keep talking about how all these things happen to me, how all these things are going on in my life. And like the fact that they were saying it live on stream is just, it just makes it twice as worse. It doesn't make it better at all. Live on stream, they were talking about how my parents weren't together. They were making fun of all that. They're talking about my dad wasn't here. Like, they were doing all this stuff, and then whenever I started talking about how what their parents do to them, I'm the bad guy. I'm wrong in the situation. He was like, "Oh, you shouldn't be talking about that on stream. You shouldn't be doing that on stream. That's not very nice." But you were just doing it like 3 seconds ago, and I was like, "Yeah, but like I didn't do it. Like it was just a joke. I didn't do it to hurt you. I didn't do it to offend you. It was just a joke, man." He would hate on me for the skin I wore. He would, if we were gonna do arena, he would want to match skins. For what reason? He would get mad if I didn't match skins with him. He'll be like, "Oh my god, just wear the skin. Oh my god, just wear the skin." And even if I said, "Oh, I don't have that skin," he'll be like, "Come on, you at least have this." And I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, I have that, but like, I don't want to wear it right now. I want to wear this skin because like I bought this skin with my own money." He'll be like, "You're being so lame right now. Come on, just wear the skin." He would nag on and on about how he doesn't like the skin I'm wearing, about how this and that, but if I'm being honest, he didn't buy most of the skins that he has. He probably had Aiden and Anthony buy it for him. And then after he has them buy the skin, he doesn't even wear them. I bought him a $25 PlayStation card with the money I fucking earned. Earned from working, that is. Earned from working. He begged me to he begged me to give it to him. He was like, "Come on, man, I don't have enough. I want to get the battle pass for next season. I want to get this." I was like, "Oh, I was gonna spend it on PlayStation Plus." I had bought 4 of them, I think. It was either 4 or 5 of them. And he was like, "Oh my god, just give me 2. I could take 2." And I was like, "But I work for them." And I was like, "Yeah, but you have this much money, like you have this much, you can just like, if you have a job, you can get it again." Like, Nikolai has no concept of money, like, whatsoever. He doesn't realize that it's gonna take me a while to get the money back, to work that hard again, like. And if he did come to the stream, he would deny everything I'm saying right now, but like, I could pull up the freaking logs from the PlayStation. Like, I could screenshot the logs, fucking send it to you guys. I mean, post it in like a video. And you would clearly see like the type of person Nikolai is. Cause like, as soon as I told him I had gotten, I was like, "Oh yeah, my dad took me to the store and I got $25 PlayStation cards. I'm gonna buy this and this." And he was like, "How many did you get? You think I could get one? You think you could buy me something? You think you could buy me something in the battle pass?" I was like, I've bought 3 of them. He was like, "Oh, can you give me?" No. I think it's either 3 or 5. About 3 or 5 for sure. It's 3 or 5. And He was like, "Oh, you think you can buy me something in the battle pass?" I was like, "I don't know about that. I was gonna buy something in the battle pass for myself because I didn't really get anything for this season. The season that it happened. I don't remember what season it happened in, but it's been a while now." But Nikolai just has no concept of money, like monetary value. He has no concept of it. I feel like he doesn't understand what it is and how it works. He doesn't understand that people have to work for things. For you to be able to get something, you have to try for it. You have to work your fucking anus off to get it. But Nikolai just had everything handed to him on a silver platter because he's a little whiny baby that if he doesn't get his way, he complains to other people until he does get his way. And it gives me a headache just thinking about how he does that. How the frick did he even get here? Like, I literally took 3 shockwaves away, and it took him 30 seconds to get to where I was. And not even 30, 10 seconds. Tried to call my channel dumb. They did this and that. They did all these things, but apologize for what they said. I'll be if they apologize right then and there about what they said, no issues, no problem whatsoever. I should probably turn off copyright music. He tried to get me to go subscribe. Nikolai does things for his own benefit. He doesn't think about other people at all. He just thinks about himself and how he can do better than someone. He doesn't think about what other people feel, say, or do. He talks about how I made fun of Aiden's leg, how he didn't have a leg, but he started the whole making fun of his leg thing. He tried to call me a hypocrite for doing it, but then they made what they don't understand is that they made fun of me and they're calling me a hypocrite for making fun of them back. Pretty hypocritical, right? Because I'm standing my ground and not let anyone talk bad about me, talk down on me, I'm hypocritical. I literally said, yeah, I don't like talking about people's family life. It's their family life. I don't have any say about what goes on. It's their family life. And Nikolai was like, oh wow, you're being really hypocritical. You're the only one that talks about Aiden's leg. Well, you're the only one that made fun of it. All of you guys make fun of the fact that my parents aren't together, but that's not hypocritical. They call me a hypocritical loser with no life. I didn't even say anything bad about them at all. I literally just said, oh yeah, they talked about me, I talked about them bad. It kind of gets annoying when they're talking about me in a bad way. And even on that stream, I didn't even talk about them in a bad way. But now that they still can't let it down, like they still won't let me live it down at all. Now they're deciding to go to TikTok with it and post videos about what I said, but not saying what they said before, what I like way before I even said anything like that. And then whenever I tried to justify what I said, he blocked me so I couldn't comment on his videos. He blocked me and took down my comment. Just so that other people couldn't see what he was taught, just so other people couldn't see that he was saying things too. He wanted himself to seem right. He wanted to make other people seem like he was in the wrong, so my channel would get hate. Like, I posted one video at the beginning of April. Literally not even like a while later, he decided to post, not even like yesterday. He posted a video about what I said. I literally just said in the video that he was a gold digging scammer that doesn't understand, like, if he's gonna make fun of people, then he should expect to get made fun of back. Literally the video. But in his video, he decided to go into descriptive details about what I did and not say what he did, what led up to me saying those things. Because like, you can go into every single one of my streams, every single one of everything like that I have. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. Like, they're goofy. No one's a loser, really. Some people just don't know how to control what they say. They don't have any form of self-control. Cause like, I could pull up a stream right now where Nikolai was talking about how, oh, I don't have parents. Well, your parents are gonna get together. I gave them multiple chances, just like, leave it alone. Just let me live it, like, just let me live my life. But no, Nikolai finds it funny to make fun of other people for something that they can't control. Because he started making fun of Aiden for not having a leg. He started making fun of me for both of my parents not being together. He makes fun of every single person. And he doesn't expect to get any retaliation back whatsoever. He expects everyone to just live with him making fun of them. He expects everyone to just be fine with being made fun of. Like, it's hilarious. They made fun of my name. They were going around saying my full legal name, like, on stream. And then whenever I did, they said, bro, you can't be doing that. Whenever we said it was just a joke. Like, they expect me to take everything they say as a joke. I'm gonna take some things literally when it's an invasion of my privacy, especially when, like, they're saying my legal name live on stream to everyone that could literally, they could easily just click on the video, find out, like, click on the video, see my name, find out where I live, and but I don't want that happening. So of course I'm gonna say their legal names too. I'm not just gonna let it slide. Oh yeah, it was just a joke. Ha 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 ha. No, that's not how I do things. But the fact that they're still on the whole thing, like I've been moved on. Like I started playing with my old friends now. I just don't stream with them because they don't like their voice. Or I don't think Nikolai realizes like any real life things at all. I feel like he just thinks everything's okay because nothing has happened to him. I think he just believes that, oh well, since it hasn't happened to me, it must not be real. It can't happen to anyone. But because of him posting those videos of me, of my username, of everything like that, like he doesn't realize that I can get DDoS. People can find out where I live just from my username. Yeah, I posted a video of him first, but that's because he kept using my fucking username in his videos. Like, if you're gonna use my name in your videos, best believe I'm gonna find a way to use your name too. Don't expect me to just chillax and take everything easy because you don't have any viewers. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. Still get viewers in the future. They could still find what I do. I'm not planning on quitting YouTube at all. Yeah, I may take a break every now and then. But no, Nikolai doesn't understand other people at all. He thinks that he's always in the right, no matter what. That whatever he says goes. It's the truth. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. But he brings up lies like constantly. I just agree with them and just go along with them. Like, I just don't care anymore. Like he constantly lies over and over again, like for no apparent reason. Like he would lie about something like the smallest thing possible. Like if he gets the chance to lie, he's gonna take it. Nikolai just can't handle the fact that his life isn't the coolest. It isn't the fun. It isn't as cool and fun as he thinks it is. So he makes up a lie. He makes up a lie so that his life seems cooler. It seems like he goes on adventures like he's a fun person to be around. But really, the truth is, he's boring to be around. Like, all he does is play Fortnite all day, every day. He may go outside every now and then, yeah. But like, he plays Fortnite every single day, all day. The only reason he stopped playing Fortnite now is because he finally realized that, well, I'm constantly on Fortnite. Like, he finally realized that, oh, maybe like he was right. It's a childish game. The only reason I play is because like that's where the views are at. That's where everything's at. That's where I can actually get popular. That's where I can do everything. That's the only reason I play it. He plays it even off stream. Like, off stream he's playing it 24/7, 365, non-stop. No break whatsoever. Whenever I'm off stream, only game I'm playing is Apex and Minecraft, and maybe if I'm extra bored, I'll play Fortnite. But no, I'm not always playing Fortnite. Like, he's always constantly 100% playing Fortnite. If he's not playing Fortnite, then he's not playing any other game. He's either playing Fortnite or not on. He gets off after like 10 minutes when he's actually like not streaming. He's almost never streaming because he's like, oh well, I don't get any views, so it doesn't matter. So no one will care if I like don't stream for a while. He thinks that if he thinks that he's gonna get views while he's like offline, while he's not streaming. I stream every single day because that's the only way I'm ever gonna get views. That's why I stopped hanging around those guys. Like, I'm glad that I finally cut them off. Like, I'm finally done with them. Like, I'm glad. The only thing I wish they would stop doing is stop making videos about me because like they're not gonna get any clout from it. What is it helping? It isn't helping them. It isn't making them famous or it isn't making them anything. Like, it's making me out to be the bad person, but really. I didn't even, most of the things he's saying I said, most of them, but he's calling me a hypocrite. I basically taught them that word. He's calling me a hypocrite because I was talking about how, they shouldn't make fun of, how he shouldn't make fun of other people's disabilities or that and stuff, and then I proceeded to make fun of his disability. Yeah, I did, because I told them multiple times to stop making fun of, like, I was like, that's not cool to make fun of, like, other people's parents because, like, they can't control that. Like, I told him to stop doing all this. But, like, no. He continued to do it. And I was like, it's kind of hypocritical. And then I left in the comments of the video that he was like, oh, well, it's kind of, well, you made fun of other people. Like, I was like, who? I was like, yeah, I made fun of, no, I'd have to go see what the comment says, because like I think I said something along the lines of, oh, you left out the part where you were making fun of my parents to the point where I said that, and he said I had called people racial slurs or slurs, and then I put, what slurs did I call anyone? And then he as soon as I said what I said, who did I call a slur? And he said a lot of people, and I was like, what slurs did I call them? I was like, what slurs could I possibly call anyone? And I was like, I'm black, so if you're talking about the N-word, it doesn't really count as a slur. It doesn't really count for me as a slur because, like, I can say it. But he has said the N-word. He himself has said the N-word. All of them have said the N-word. They just don't want to address the fact that they've said the N-word. They only want to bring, in an argument, they always bring up what the other person said, but never what they did. They always decide to, you know what, I'm going to leave out the part what I did so I seem like I'm a good person, like I didn't do anything. But really, they started the entire argument. Like, I was playing with Anthony. They decided to, we were playing, what's it called? Creative, just chilling, absolutely doing nothing. We were literally building houses in box fights. They decided to join and start teaming on us. So, in retaliation, we teamed on them back. I went to party chat, and I heard them, well no, they came to game chat, and they started saying, oh, two gay lovers, two gay lovers, two gay lovers, two gay lovers. Like, they just can't accept the fact that they're not right in every single situation. Like, they don't want, not that they can't, it's not that they can't accept it, it's they don't want to. They don't want to accept they were being inappropriate, wrong in the situation that is. Because, yeah, I'll admit, what I said was screwed up. What I said was wrong. not gonna deny what I said. I said what I said and I don't regret it. Yeah, I'll admit that what I said wasn't the best. I could have said something nicer. But no, it kind of gets tiring when people are constantly talking about your family issues live on stream that you know you can't control at all. Like, it gets tiring constantly trying to prove to them that they were in the wrong because they're immature. They don't want to ever accept that they're in the wrong, that they've been proven wrong, or that they can't prove themselves to be in the right or anything like that. They can't accept that. I can't enjoy the game when I'm playing with freaking Nikolai. I can't enjoy playing the game because they don't ever want to do creative. Like if we do creative, I was like, oh my god, you're such a creative kid. They can't ever accept the fact that someone likes playing a game for what the game is and not to play competitively. Like I can't ever play the game just like chill. They always wanna, oh my god, you're doing so bad, like calm down, like they can't ever just accept the fact that someone's better than me even when they're not trying. Like I could just be chilling, they'll be like, oh my god, stop sweating so I can literally hear you sweating, oh my god. The only reason I haven't bought Plus yet is because I don't have any need to. They made fun of me because I couldn't buy Plus. They called me poor, even though Nikolai called me poor, even though he's constantly asking Aiden and Anthony to buy him stuff. And literally, what's it called? I sent a message to Nikolai Nikolai that Anthony told me to, like, Anthony and Aiden, I was in a party with them, and I was like, I'm gonna text Nikolai real quick. And they're like, you should text him this. I texted him that. And, cause this was even when we weren't talking. Like, he completely removed all my comments, took down almost every single one of, like, the comments I ever put. Like, he blocked me and everything, like, because he knows he has no evidence to prove anything he's saying is true. He doesn't want to accept the fate that, like, what he said was wrong. He shouldn't have said it. What is this gun? Bro. Of course, like, the only time I get to use a new gun is whenever I don't need it. And he's also racist too, like. Nikolai's 100% racist. He literally said that the Chinese, like, he didn't refer to it like, he said, well, the Trump says it's Chinese virus, so that's what I'm going to refer to it as. He's a Trump supporter, like, all of his friends are Trump supporters. What's their name? Aiden and Anthony both tried to, like, come to my stream and hate on it. Like, I didn't go to any one of their streams, hate on their things. Like, I didn't do any of that at all. Not a single time. But no, they can't live with the fact that yeah, I can add you, I guess. making a TikTok real quick. He blocked me from like he blocked me. Sometimes I swear, kids, like, I know I'm a child still, but like, him, he has a whole different level of stupidity. He blocked, like, after I proved him wrong, he blocked me. Hold on, I'll read exactly what I said. He said, if you see anyone named Nutty Blue Kid, don't interact with them. They are the most hypocritical and manipulative person. They bully my disabled friend to the point of crying, and he has said multiple racial slurs and many worse things. Even though I'm not hypocritical, I'm not manipulative. Yeah, I didn't bully him to crime because, well, first off, it kind of hurt me the fact that he talked about my parents like that. Like, he insulted my parents. Racial slurs, like, what racial slurs did I say? Besides the N-word, and that's not a racial slur because I'm black. So, it doesn't really count for anything. So what he's saying right now, only one of those things is true. And then I say, lol, imagine leaving out the part where all three of you guys nonstop make fun of me for my parents being divorced, and who did I call a racial slur? And then the only thing he says is multiple people responding to the fact that I had said, who did I call a racial slur? Like, that's what happened. And then the video that I posted, hold on, I'm gonna tell you the exact video. I didn't even say all they did. All I said was like, if you see anyone named Noble Deadpool, don't talk to them. They're scammers and gold diggers. That's all I said. And it's been proven that he's a gold digger. But the newest video I posted is, imagine blocking me because you don't want to explain that you're a racist, hypocritical kid that has a massive ego and makes fun of people from having divorced parents. Lol. he said the N-word. He's called me racial slurs. He's called me a Negro. He's called me a cotton-picking coon. Like, he said a lot of things that aren't right for him to say. And then he tries to justify it by saying, oh, well, my dad's mixed, so that makes me black. Like, I don't understand how he can, like, still think he's right in this situation. Hold on. Michelle. Like, I don't understand how he can, like, still think he's right in this situation. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna log into my other account real quick. My other PlayStation account, through my phone, that is. Because these kids have me blocked on this account right here. Okay, I'm gonna end stream here. I'm gonna go to a different account and do something real quick.